Hello guys and welcome to a let's look at the beta, open beta currently, of Elder Scrolls Legends, which is a game you might have heard of around this time. It is a, well, collectible card game where you can play against other people. It's got the stupid name Hearthstone Killer currently, which, you know, just because it's the same type of game, why do we always have to name something a killer of something? It's stupid. Uh, but, you know, that's how a lot of people are hearing about this, and, you know, I'm a big fan of the Elder Scrolls universe, and making a card game like this in it seems fantastic. And the game actually has some really good ideas, and I so far really like it. What I've seen seems really cool. Like, it has cool ideas. It looks really cool, and I think it's something that people need to see. Um, so also, I just have played just through the tutorial, which is a little bit lengthy. It's probably like half an hour to an hour, but it's a little bit long. But it does introduce the game mechanics very nicely. So just to show some of the basic screens off, like, this is your character screen basically. It shows your match history. It shows how many cards you have, like percentage of collection, which I think is really cool. You also have titles that you can be getting, so there's see them as achievements. That's really cool, I think. I don't know, I'm really impressed by everything that they've put in this. And yeah, note, there's also quests in it for different guilds and everything. Uh, but yeah, it also has a rank system. Current season, pretty much, you know, similar to what Hearthstone is also doing. I think it's just a cool one. You can also select your character. No, that's not the one I wanted to press. You can choose a different avatar, and it's basically just your display picture, but there is a different effect. As you can see at the bottom here, as a dark elf you will more quickly collect cards that harness the power of the fallen. So basically every race collects a certain kind of cards, or has a bigger percent chance to collect a card in that series, and I think that's neat. I picked a red guard because my current Elder Scrolls Online character is a red guard, so I think that's somewhat proper. And, you know, I need any card now anyway. Besides, I'm not even sure. They're probably gonna wipe it before the actual release. So let's just play some games, shall we? I just have the starter decks. As I said, I just played through the tutorial, so after the tutorial you get to this screen, and you can continue playing the storyline, and I think it's really cool that it's there because it also gives you a lot of rewards, and it's got, you know, a story to tell. It's very cool, very relaxed to play. I really like it. It's the same thing as Hearthstone's Adventures, essentially, except here they actually give a story with cutscenes and everything. It's more elaborate, for sure, and it's built in, and you don't have to pay for it separately. I think that's a pretty cool thing as well. And then there's Versus, and they will also have a arena, which is a different mode of play. I've just not unlocked it yet. And you just have Versus battles, which I think is what we'll do. So this is the deck I basically started with as a red guard, and I like it. So it's the one I've played most. So let's do that. I've only played one Versus battle and it seemed fine. Yeah, I don't know. I have a really good feeling about this game. Like, it's just great. So you get to pick some cards. I'll be explaining all the mechanics meanwhile, although the game does a really good job of doing that itself. I'll keep these cards, actually. That's pretty good.
May you walk on warm sands. Greetings.
Just like the red card. Just greetings. So every turn you get Magicka. Not mana, Magicka. And every turn, next turn I'll have 2, 3, 4, 5 afterwards. So he has an action in his hand, so an action card. So basically you have monster cards, or creature cards, you have items, and you have actions. That seems to be how it's... yeah, this one is just an action, just to deal damage. These other are monsters. I don't want to play a 2-2. But one thing you may have noticed is that there's two lanes. You can play creatures on the left or on the right. And there's all kinds of mechanics that go through and are about these lines. So that's really, really cool, I think.
We must break through
yeah,
their
I'll
ranks.
just play it here. Because you want to have a creature in play. It's very important.
Careful
But I
there,
really like
friend.
this. Give a creature ward. So that's basically a shield. So you can take 1 damage. Let's see how they word it. The first time this would take damage, prevent it. Yes. So it's basically power word shield or a shield like that. I'm thinking I might want to... because I can't play a 3-4 with guard. Guard is taunt. As it, I really love that they just say it next to the card if you hover over it for half a second. I would love to play a 3-6 here. 3 attack and then 6 defense. That's always how that reads, but it's pretty self-explanatory if you've played any of the other card games like this before, and especially Hearthstone. They did take some draws from it, which I don't mind. 3. I'm not sure what to play here. Like, I feel maybe I should just crush this, and then it's dead.
You'll pay for this.
And now I'll do damage to his face. And he's probably just gonna attack my Somerset Shield Mage. Yes. I really just also love the look of this.
Clear your mind and retract your claws.
Prophecy. Ah, healing card. I've not had any healing cards. Okay. So, what is this card? I don't know these cards myself. So, deal 3 random damage. Deals 3 damage to a random enemy. Lost gas. Bonus effect when destroyed. Okay. Good to know. What I'm thinking I'll do, it's not very mana effective, but I'm thinking I'll play a charge and run into his 2-1, and then his 2-2 will also have to, basically it trades twice, unless he can kill it.
War and glory.
I also have found that with this game, or at least so far, I'm not trying to always use all of my magicka, because you have less cards most of the time. So you don't want to always use all of your magicka all the time. Very often I found myself to just, yeah, play 3 mana out of 7, and I'll be happy with it. Did he just kill his own? Why would he just sacrifice a creature? Oh yeah, no, that's a really good play. So what also just happened is that I dropped below 25. At which point one of these little runes goes out,
Nicely done.
and you basically draw an extra card. And then there is an extra prophecy. If that extra card contains prophecy, you can play it for free, which is a really, really cool system, I think. Thinking I'll play a taunt here, and then later I'll play the Loyal House Servant, so I can also buff it. Or so I'm thinking currently. But I'm gonna get another 3 damage to my face, which puts me at 21 at least.
Looking to make a purchase?
At the end of the turn,
The best protection money
played
can buy.
2 actions. Wow. Okay. So I got another card, because I'm losing quite severely currently. Okay. Yeah, this is a win more card. It's not particularly great for me currently. I might want to bash something, but then I don't have any other mana really. So that is not that great. Can just kill this to start with. Now you can draw a 7, but that's... I think I'll just throw this in. It's not going to do that much, but it's going to possibly trade up against the 3-2, which I'm happy with.
Always a plan.
And I'll take this guy out. This way I've sort of equalized the board. He's still more dominant, but I also have more cards, because he's done 10 damage to me.
Shall be auspicious.
Hands off my wares!
Now I'm angry.
And I'm gonna get another card. Again, not a execute, or not a prophecy. Which is a problem. So what does this card do? When you play an action, give Ardent Paladin Drain. When this deals damage in your turn, you gain that much health. Oh, that's really cool. Can give this card +2/+2, so it'll survive and trade up. I like this. I'm just thinking, is there any sort of better way I can be playing this? Because I don't have a 2-mana card. Or I could be trading up into this, but...
By our service, we honor kind.
I'll do it like this.
You won't foil my plan.
Because he'll have to, with his 4/4, attack into my 3/2, and then I still have a 2/2 to finish that mob off. So I think I'll play it like this. But I really like the depth that this 2-lane system gives you. Plus the fact that if you're losing, you get more cards, you get more options. Yeah, like he is
like you.
deal 2 damage. Okay. Yeah, Prophecy, destroy a creature. You could have been playing this for free, which is amazing. I'm thinking I'll just put a taunt here and trade in on the other side.
Can't escape.
Because he's basically out of, you know, well, I've been thinking he's been out of good cards to play. Or he doesn't have a lot of options, whereas I do. Yeah, so basically he didn't even roll into it. Oh, Fireball, I love the way this effect looks. Okay, so, what is more efficient? I think I'll just play a Fog Lurker. And another card as well. So suddenly I have 14 damage, just ready to attack. So suddenly, next turn I can be doing 18 damage, which is a crazy amount. So he needs to kill this 9/1. It only has 1 health, but... Ah, that's an awesome card. Wow, I've not seen anything like that. So with that card, I might just want to Piercing Javelin it. Just flat out destroy it. I think I might want to. And then what else do I play? I want to save this Vicious Drow, because it can... Yeah, I'm not sure that he will be using a card like that. Or a summon... Or a support card. But I know I'm using one,
Their
so...
deaths will bring glory to the Empire.
So now he's gonna get 2 extra cards. So sometimes the question is also, do you want to actually hit him? Or do you want to save up your damaging creatures? Because now, look, we're almost even. I have board control, but he has a lot of cards also.
Report.
Your orders.
A 1/1 on each side, okay.
Resourceful is my middle name.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Oh, like they all got a different buff. Wow, okay. That's really cool. I've not seen any of these cards. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'll use Fireball. It'll get rid of a couple of his minions. And maybe I'll just taunt up, considering I have the mana for it. I love the way this looks. That looks fantastic. Oh yeah, that one had a shield. It's true. I'm gonna kill this heavy damaging thing. Does this have any... When you play or activate a support, give +1/+1. It's not the hugest of issues. But also, if I attack with these, he's gonna get another 2 cards. I'm not sure I want this. You can get 1. I feel okay with 1. Also considering he has a lot of... action cards. I want to get rid of that monster in case he plays 2 or 3.
Would like to say hello.
Seems like it wasn't necessary. A Daedra. Wow. A breakthrough. Okay, so that's also a pretty cool and unique effect, is that excess damage is dealt to the opponent. So in this case it wouldn't matter, but if it would, you know, attack a 1/1 with guard, like I would still get 4 damage to the face, which is a lot. I'm thinking I might want to use this card, so I first attack into him.
Now, hey.
And then you see the card lights up differently. I've not actually seen this before, so that's really good. I'll play it here, and I'll get 2 cards. You can also see, because you have 12 mana, you can play a lot of cards. I like this card. But I'm thinking, is there something more effective? Not really, I think.
The day shall be ours.
Ah, damn. This card can get a +3 attack if, yeah, the next card on my deck is a strength card. Yeah, strength. So I'll just get rid of his Daedra, because it's strong. And if he can't wipe my board, I win. But I love the presentation of this. Like the way the cards hover and how they animate and...
Let's do this.
Be on your guard.
a 2/4 taunt.
Ours.
I hear and obey.
That's a good buff. It's a pretty good buff that he just played. Friendly creatures in online +2 attack. Yeah, that's alright.
Nicely done.
Starved Hunger, 4/1 Daedra. So I didn't need some of my other cards. Just thinking.
Ride them down.
Now, hey.
Ah, so you drew a prophecy. He has a prophecy card now, which lets him play it for free. Destroy creature for free. Yep. So I think I'll just overcommit. Still 1 monster card left, but I don't think he can do enough to make sure that he doesn't lose. He can do some. So summon, deal 4 damage. It's awesome. Resolute Ally. You know, I also just want to read these cards because I've not played them before. Yeah, I don't think I'll get this buff. Also seems like you have 4 cards maximum in the lane. Oh, it is. Look how cool that animates. It's just wonderful. Oh, you got another prophecy. Wow. Destroy another creature. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Got killed by Scuttler. It's a little bit embarrassing. So, we won. And we got a level up as well, which is good. And it gives you some rewards, which I think look fantastic. And a red guard bonus. So this is going to be a weapon card, I assume. +2/+2 for 1. It's alright. Card upgrade. So this is also definitely new and unique to Legends compared to Hearthstone. Is that cards can be upgraded. So this card is a lethal card. It destroys any creature it damages, and it has 1 attack and 2 defense. So I can turn it into either of these. We can add prophecy to it and guard. So basically they have to destroy something. I like that a lot more than this. If it costs 7 or more, reduce the cost by 2. I don't have that many super expensive cards. Most are, for now, really low level. So I'm gonna go with the Fighter Guild Recruit. Give him Prophecy and Guard. Which actually, if that is a card you get by Prophecy, then you can just immediately place up a taunt and the creature that is attacking you just destroys itself. A new deck. Dunmer Avengers. Okay, cool. A whole new deck to play with. So we can play with that now. I also still, let's see, where do I see this? I'm still learning this interface, barely played with it. There was an interface for packs. So there's card packs opening. I currently have no packs, I only had 1 after the tutorial. Buy packs. Where do I see my quest? Oh, that was on a character screen, wasn't it? Yeah, win 3 games with, you know, a deck like that, and you get 40 coins for it. And 40 coins will add up to 60 gold, and for 100 you can buy a card pack, which has 6 cards instead of 5, as a certain other game. So I don't know, I'll just play with the other type of deck. I'll do a story game actually, so you also get a feeling for what that is. And maybe after that we'll play another versus game. So, Act 1, this is the tutorial. That's what I played through. So now we'll just play this.
There's no sign of Lana. You think the crash killed them all?
Maybe. Or maybe it was the locals.
Well, that was admittedly one of the shorter intros to a mission, but they play really cool. So I'll play with this just to get the quest done, and it's a different type of deck anyway. And after that I'll play the Dunmer Avengers, just to show different playstyles, I guess. I mean, it should be good, should be fun. I go second. Good, that gives me another thing to explain. Well, I think I like these. No, maybe I want to keep these as prophecy cards, potentially. I love this card. Gives you +1 maximum magicka. It's fantastic. Well, I got this one anyway. Good. So, because I play second, I now have the option Elixir of Magicka. So I basically get 1 extra magicka to use for a turn. So, yeah, basically it's a coin, except you get it 3 times, which seems really, really fair. I'm thinking I'll just play this. So it trades up in a 1/1, and then I still have another effect of lethal. As long as he doesn't just kill it. But I also just really like how smoothly this plays and animates. I'm thinking I'll play this.
The waters of life.
It'll have to trade into a 1/1, which is good for me. Plus I get the effect of 1 more maximum magicka. So next turn I would be able to play 4. An enraged Mudcrab. And it has a whole 2 attack now. Let's see. Summon plus 0 plus 2 and guard. Ah, that might be good. But I might be able to combine it with a better card later. So I'm thinking I'll play this.
Chaos take you.
Again, this is one of those cases where I don't need to play, or well, you might not want to play on curve. That's bad. Do I just want to play a 3/3 instead? 7 or more max Magicka, preserve the root is +2/+2 on guard. So I don't want to play this too early. You can. Like it'll just be a 4 Magicka 4/4. But if you wait, it becomes a 6/6 with guard, which is a lot more valuable.
Chaos take you.
So he has nothing to do except stab face a little bit. Thinking I'll just
The forest is my strength and my courage.
play that.
Bark and bird.
I'm not sure if I want to kill the Mudcrab first. Just so I can trade more efficiently. Yeah, that... I'm not sure why... Well, he healed a lot. That's true, that's why he did that. Okay, so I have a 2 with a 3/2. So... I might play this. Because it might get guard.
I will be your shell and keep you safe.
It is guard.
The power of the hist fills me. Bark and bird. Chaos take you.
Alright. Oh, I did not see that effect. Start of your turn, it always deals damage to you. Yeah, because I guess it's a pretty powerful card. It's interesting that he didn't trade in with this, yeah, Blighted Elite into my taunt. Curious why. Ah, so this card you want to attack before he heals. So I just want to kill it. We have lethal. And we can give anything else lethal as well, which is cool.
I will protect.
So now we'll taunt. That's cool. I'm thinking I'll play safe.
Face my blade.
You won't even see me coming.
I'm feeling pretty confident at this point, so... This deck is using a lot of drain cards and healing, but also damaging effects, so... If you have more health than your opponent, next card you play costs 6 less. Wow. Except I don't really have any fantastic cards for that. But a good effect nonetheless.
Face my blade.
No prophecy. Just thinking what to do over here. Think I might just trade in like this.
You won't even see me.
It's a good day for battle.
I always feel very... You don't want to overcommit on the board. At least I feel afraid of that. Because they can just get some spells and wipe out everything because you're doing damage to them. And they might get a really good prophecy and turn it around and then you have nothing. So I always feel that you want to, yeah, still keep some options, basically. So you can play an 8/8, which is pretty damn strong. I'm thinking this will combine really nicely with this. So we play 5, we have 4 left. So we can easily play that, yes. We're gonna overcommit anyway.
Reinforcements.
We're gonna overcommit like crazy. just to see what will happen.
Marquet will judge your soul.
Face my blade.
By bark and root. You won't even see.
So we're in complete control over here. Let's see if we get punished for it. I don't think so, because the AI just doesn't, you know, have enough power, maybe. Yeah, no, that's over. I guess at the lower levels you still get to play it nice and loose. No prophecies. But it's a little bit of a different playstyle. Do we get another
As the
reward?
Spriggans fell,
No.
the travelers spotted one beckoning them into the woods.
Narg would have followed, but Mother always said this one was too curious.
Oh, we do get to... Yeah, basically, depending on the story, they will give you options, which will, in turn, yeah, give you cards that you can choose depending on, yeah, what action you choose. And this will also, I believe, have some effect on what missions will come later, which is pretty interesting. Regenerate, heals at the start of your turn. So I put this on a really strong creature, plus it gets +1 and +3 already, and it just heals. That seems fantastic. So I think I want that.
The adventurers did not trust the creature, and found a treasure it had no doubt hoped to lead them away from.
And I think that's really cool, that it becomes very interactive. Even the story-wise. So 5 coins. Agility. So we got some extra cards. Destroy a wounded creature. That's cool. And a drain. And a prophecy and pilfer. Bonus effect when this damages the opponent. So it becomes stronger. Cool. So they just
Cultists
automatically...
had taken refuge in an ancient ruin, only to fall prey to its ferocious new inhabitants.
I could use a little help here.
And that's how basically the storyline missions work. But I really like how you get to choose something and you immediately get to pick a card. Or multiple cards, or the outcome of it. And then it'll, yeah, keep being a little bit different. I found it to be a really cool system. But for now, let's do another game with the Dunmer Avengers kind of deck. Because I don't know it. I'm just curious if there is any cards I can add or modify to it. All of this is suddenly going to be marked as new cards, with none left. With 13 new such cards. So these are common cards. Neutral cards. Or dual attribute cards. So this one is both wisdom, I'm not sure what they call it, intelligence and agility. So it can be used in multiple decks. And then you just have the neutral, which can be used anywhere. So you can also build, you know, like a Dwemer deck. Because you have cards like this. And of course there's the same system where you can just, you know, convert it to soul gems, which you can then use to create other cards. So that's how it deals with all the extras. Pretty similar to how Hearthstone does it, and I think it's a fair system. So I have no problem with it. One thing that is different though is that you can have more than 2 cards. Look, there's 3 of them. Plus a card is 50, or a deck is 50 cards, and yeah, you can go up to 70. They recommend 50, but you can go up to 70, so you can add a couple more, which I think is pretty cool. So it's one way to deal with, if you have a lot of strong cards, yeah, you can just use them. Maybe you won't draw them as reliably, but I love this ticking. It's nice. Alright, let's see what we can do with this deck that we beat before. So, you know, most people have just gotten to the same point where I'm at, so everybody should be on a pretty even playing field. Deal 3 damage. Yeah, I like these, I like these. Yeah, seems good. Not any special effects, but... Firebolt.
Your destruction is at hand.
Now let's see what kind of deck they're playing. Pretty much the same. They might be playing the exact same copy deck. Yes, they are. Let's see who plays it better. Oh, that's a pretty cool card.
The valor of Nerevar is with me.
Outlander.
I should not have played that yet.
Die, Outlander.
Well, should have traded in both 3 damage to face and then played it, because now he might trade in. Okay. At least it didn't kill my 2/3. For some reason I was thinking it had guard. I'm not sure why. He's gonna play another 3.
Ifra stands with me.
Ah, +1 and +1 and lethal. Okay. Also, if you note on this card, for example, the top right of it has this green arrow pointing up. That means it can still be upgraded. So this card is going to get better. I'm not sure. Let's play a 3/3 here.
Enough games.
You'll get an extra card now, but maybe we can deal with it. He's gonna trade in very favorably here, though.
Greetings.
He's really using his Magicka. Now you just want to trade in, so you get board control. He doesn't. Interesting. I mean, I guess he's in a pretty good spot. Draw Firebolt. Oh, he can draw more Firebolt. That's pretty good. I'm wondering what the best play is here. We can use this to charge. And a Firebolt. Yes, I see what we're doing.
Simple. Enough games.
See, this way I gained back... I'm not sure I should have attacked with the 2/3, but...
Nicely done.
Well,
Many thanks.
this way we have control on one side and he should have control on the other. But he has a big card advantage, of course.
What are your intentions?
By dawn and dusk, I move as a
The
shadow.
forest is ours.
Okay. You can play 5, cost 6 less, so we can play this as well. Not sure I want to, though. Because if I play a 3/3 here, it's gonna just get murdered. But a 4/4 might not, so that might be okay.
By the sisters of the sea.
This way we get another card. And I think that's a really good turn for us. Got rid of his ward. He has some creatures to trade into a 4/4. I really like card games like this. It makes you think, and there's just a lot of cards to discover, and doing it by way of storyline, I also really, enjoy. Is this the one that lets you draw Firebolt? Yes. Yeah. I also like how the cards that can still do something are floating up. It's one of these small visual indicators, but I really like it, and I really like the way it looks.
The forest is ours.
Feel my sting.
Yes, give me another prophecy.
Do not
Ah, yeah, I
force
heard.
me.
So I won't get it. A 2/4 guard. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I'm thinking I can try this.
Let's
See if
shed
I get a
some light
firebolt.
on the problem.
It is a firebolt. So I'm thinking I can firebolt the 3/1 and kill the 2/1. I just like being in control of the board. It gives me this good fuzzy feeling. Or I feel safer, let's call it that. Even though I'm behind on cards. I feel like I have a lot of momentum this way. And he really should be committing heavily now, because 4-2, 3-3, and another 2 3-2s are really powerful. So that will just trade into the 4-2. What is this? Shackle an enemy creature. Which one? Ah, yeah, good call. So shackle means that they can't attack. Misses its next attack. So that's a bit of a problem. Can I... Just wondering what the best course of action is here. You can summon a 2/4. Just to taunt, but then he can kill it quite easily. It is 3/4. I think I just don't do anything on this side. I think I just summon this, hopefully get a fireball to kill his 2/2. I think that's the best course of action. Now I'm not sure if I want to actually attack with my 3/2, because he'll have 6 cards next turn. Don't think I want to. Do I want to sacrifice a 2/4? No. See, these are awkward trades. It's very awkward, in fact. But this way, well, maybe I should have played some cards. So maybe I can finish him off next turn? I think it's too much health. Let's see what he does here. Ah, -1, -1. Not particularly happy about that. Give all friendly creatures a random keyword. Well, in that case, I do want to play something else.
This day is mine.
Now let's see what they get. Hopefully he gets a shield. No. Well, that's not perfect, but I guess.
I have you now.
Guess we'll just heal up a little bit. Don't want to trade in with this one. Just also like the indicators. Just a simple logo below it with a small effect of cover, for example. Just like the way this looks. I keep saying this, I think, but it just looks great. Also the effect of fireball, just, you know, the fire raging over the paper. Some of these solo missions also had some great looking effects, which were particular to that mission, which I thought was interesting. He probably wants to kill my 2-2 with his 5-4. So you can just trade into this. But then again, at least he kills 2 creatures. Instead of 1-4-4. I think it's better.
My sword hand itches.
So if I do breakthrough, he'll still take 1 damage. Ah. Okay.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
Ah, so he has another firebolt. If he's smart, did he have enough magicka? Because he should have played it on my 2-1, I believe.
You can't
Now
escape.
I can do this. I can trade in this way.
You've met your match.
The valor of Nerevar is with me.
Okay, let's we're totally overcommitted, but you know, we're quite far ahead. He has all the cards now though. But I'm basically challenging him like, hey, show me what you got. Okay. Gets rid of my minion and heals himself. Quite a bit, in fact. Ah, that's not good for me. It's not good for me at all. He should trade in.
I have you.
That way he doesn't like to trade. He doesn't like to get his creatures wounded. Sacrifice a creature and deal 5 damage to a random enemy creature. Not sure I currently want to do that.
Enough games.
Come dance with death.
Unless I sacrifice this one because it can't trade up. No, I think we wait. He has to trade this 3-2 and the 3-3. Well, I'd say he has to trade, but because he gets favorable trades. He'll have total control. I have nothing.
May the forebears guide me.
I have
Interesting. He should have attacked with his creature first and then sacrificed it.
The best protection money can buy.
Okay, suddenly this is looking very grim for me. Very grim, in fact. Kinda want to lose more health. So you draw more cards now. See this overcommitting thing. So yeah, suddenly he's in a great position. Yeah, sacrifice a creature and sacrifice a creature. This is not what I want. I don't think it's worth to sacrifice it. So we're gonna just have a very painful turn. We might lose this. He has too good of a momentum now.
Let's dance.
See, this is part of the mechanic where, yeah, he got some extra cards because I was
Be on your guard.
beating him. But I wasn't beating him decisively enough. God, that hurts.
I have you now.
Wow.
Now I'm angry.
All too simple.
Yeah, look at this.
The error was mine.
Okay, let's see if we can turn this around now. I don't think we can. We can play a 4-4 for 4 to kill a 7 attack. And we can play a taunt here. But it's not going to be enough. Unless we then also... I'm not sure that is enough.
Don't make trouble, knave.
Pretty sure it's not, in fact. No, it's not. He wins.
That was fought well.
Yeah, I overcommitted. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. No. That prophecy, or drawing a prophecy card, was pretty much my only bet there. So you can just attack and win. Why is he not doing it?
I have you now.
No, my first loss. Why does it have to be recorded? Oh well. Alright. So, that is basically an idea of Elder Scrolls Legends. I think it is a really cool game. With a very unique couple of abilities, basically. Also, just want to maybe not collect weapon cards. I'm not sure I love those. But, you know, I think it's a really cool and interesting game. I really like the story mode and that it gives you cards directly and you can also pick them. I really like that cards can be upgraded. I think that's also a very good way of doing it. Because then you can also pick how you want your cards to be. Plus, play some, there's daily quests, you get some card packs along with that. I don't know, it seems really, really solid. And the 2-lane system I think is fantastic. It adds, you know, 2-3 layers of depth and a lot of mechanics that go along with that. Because, you know, minions can't normally attack between lines, but there are some that can, I know this. And there's various effects of summoning a creature which can then do damage across the lane as well, just as a summon effect. So it just adds a good layer of depth and strategy to it, which I really like. I will be playing a lot more of this for sure, and I hope you guys do too. And if you want to see more, just let me know, because I'll happily play some. I think it's a very interesting game to be playing along with, and maybe if I find a really cool deck, which probably will not be very soon, or, you know, because I just, at this point, just don't have enough cards. But if I find a really cool deck that I want to show off, I might record more, because it's just a lot of fun. It's very relaxing to play and give commentary on as well. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. And if you want to see more, and if so, do you want to see more story or verses, or should I show off the arena? Because I currently don't know what it is, but it's a couple of missions away, so I might just do a second video on that. Let me know what you guys want to see, and if you even want to see more of this. And I hope you guys have enjoyed that. See you next time, guys.